Future Norm Dad here with a quick note. Um, my headset died partway through. Obviously, didn't notice until after I was editing. Um, I think it's time to retire those headsets. I'm using earbuds right now. I did a test recording. They're not that great. I'm going to try a few other things. But I'm going to get this episode finished with these earbuds. Luckily, I shouldn't have to do too much talking. But that was just a quick note. When we get to the point where my earbuds had died, then I will pop back in. But until then, enjoy what you can.
Hello out there. Here we are with more Prey. Now, I've got this all set up. I'm going to see how much time I have left at the end of the episode. If I have time, I'll go back and show the quests that we missed. But, you know, I was actually thinking that it might take a while to do those. So, if that is the case, and I don't have time for today, I will come back and do it next week. Okay. Alright. I know where the imposter is. I just gotta go find him. Well, unless something interesting happens, I'll cut to when we're there. Which way do we go? Well, we got a nest here now. Oh, I'm running out of those. I forgot about that. Well, new bodies. Okay. He's supposed to be at a pod here somewhere.
Morgan, you. We are over now.
Ow. Ouch. I tried to get that in time, but okay. Watch out for that recycler. So, that was the end of him. That was quick. Hmm. Well, let's see. I never found where that one office is. Well, let's cut to wherever the next quest is.
Microgravity detected.
Ow! Ow! That hurt. Leave me alone. Wonder if this is a bad time to try to do this one.
Morgan, don't. I'm only a shallow copy of you, and I know better than to abandon Talos 1. If you leave now, you're only delaying the inevitable. Where do you think the Typhon will go next?
See, there's only 3 real quests to do next. This one. Oh. I don't know where I gotta figure out what that transcribe is. Oh wait, do I have it? Well, we'll do that next. But we're going to do this one. But I'm going to make a save here. And just see what happens. Initialize launch. Let's go.
Morgan, I don't understand how you got the launch key to that escape pod. Of all the ways the test could have changed you, this was the last one I expected. You just quitting.
Bye. I'm getting my butt out of here. Alright, you'll notice I'm back here. I can't let you see what happens there yet. So there will be a cut here, as you probably noticed, and I will show you what happened after. Apparently, we already had the transcribe. Let's listen to it.
Alex! Damn it. Hold on. I'm encrypting the rest of this. Okay. Dr. Cole already wiped the recording of Morgan's breakdown off his computer. The last copy is hidden in his office. I'm not going back. You'll have to get it yourself. A-C-B-A-C. Good luck.
Okay, so now we gotta go back to Psychotronics. We have to get to Psychotronics also. Wait, I thought I had to go to Psychotronics. Quest keeps telling me to come here. Oh. Sarah's hostility towards me continues unabated. This distance she creates makes it difficult for me to address her issues of anxiety and distrust. Some of her answers today did lead me a bit of a bit of an insight I might be able to use in future sessions. Hopefully, get her to open up more. Transfer.
Sarai, come in.
It's Sarah, but you can call me Chief Elazar. Matt.
Matthias, please. Forgive me, but your name is Sarai in the file.
We've been over this. My mother Americanized it. Will we be spending the next 59 minutes like this? Because we could cut it short right now.
We've discussed your mother. I thought perhaps today we could speak more about the career choices that were born of that.
Serving in the military wasn't an excuse to get away from her nagging, Matt. I was just restless.
And you're better now? Not restless?
I'm fine.
Because your last tour of duty was the evacuation, and reports from there.
I saved as many as I could. For every soldier we lost, we were able to save 100 civilians.
Yes. Tragic. Still, to lose soldiers under your command.
The cost was worth it, both in lives and the unification of the region.
Taking on a losing battle like that. Fighting. Not enemy troops, but the equivalent of a natural disaster.
It wasn't natural, it was man-made. It prepared me for here, Dr. Cole. Because this station, it's the same thing, a disaster waiting to happen. We are well-trained and poorly equipped. The research is dangerous. Keeping secrets secret is dangerous. I'm sure you would agree.
Okay, more storyline lore.
Morgan, I don't know if you've seen, but there is alien matter ripping through the hull. You have to move. Боже мой. Every window in this station. It's engulfing the place. It's everywhere.
Yes, I know.
These psych evals are a waste of time.
A waste of time. Like back on Earth?
That was different.
Was it? Anger, issues with authority. A year of counseling doesn't sound like a trivial matter.
Those files were supposed to be closed.
Are you angry?
I'm getting there.
Any new relationships?
No.
I thought you and Miss Foy, the sanitation engineer, were seen together.
She's a sanitation boss. And we're not in a relationship. Not anymore.
Ah. And this separation, did it involve anger? Issues with authority?
Screw this. I'm done. Report me to the U's. I don't care. They're putting the station at risk just like Transtar North and just like on Earth's side. You assholes will bury it with your psych eval bullshit. And another thing.
You seem frustrated.
I have months that are just gone. I've been listening to the logs, reading the research, playing catch-up.
Do you know how many times we've had this conversation? This is the 5th time.
Does it always go the same way?
Not always.
What does that mean?
What do you think it means?
I think it means you should be concerned as my counselor.
You left yourself a message. Would you like to listen to it?
No.
I think it would help.
I said no. That's not me.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. I just know.
You agreed to this. This was all your idea. Yours and Alex's.
I didn't agree to any of this. That Morgan is not me. I would ne- Do you know what's going on in Psychotronics? Do you?
If I did, I couldn't say. You know that.
What do you know about the Typhon?
We shouldn't talk about them. Not without your brother present.
Them. You do know, you snake. How can you sit there?
Morgan, take a deep breath. Here.
I don't want a pill. I want this station shut down. I want Earth.
Morgan.
I said no.
Okay. I'm going to call Alex.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you.
Alright, right about here is where obviously the audio's been cutting out. Just so you know. You'll notice a little clicking. I'm going to try to edit most of those out. But yeah, it's going to be hard to get them all. Here I'm starting the self-destruct mechanism.
megatons. More than enough. I'll meet you on the bridge for the last part. Hurry, Morgan. There won't be anything left to detonate if we're too late.
As you can tell, there was a little cutscene there. You'll get to see what that all is about later.
I never thought I'd welcome that sound. You did it, Morgan. Now comes the fireworks. I do not know if they will be enough, but I think they will.
Microgravity detected.
Morgan, I had to restrain Igwe several times by punching him. Who knows? I may have killed him. He tried to disable January. If you try to do the same, I can't let you do it. This station is proof of what happens when TranStar conducts operations unchecked. If the research survives, then the crimes here will continue, and these aliens, if even one survives, they'll escape again and again. Alex made his choice. Now, it is up to you to make the right one. If you want to trigger the null wave, you'll have to come through me.
Please pay attention. Inspecting. Your suit's leaking. Commence exploration.
Who? What?
Morgan.
Morgan? Maybe. I see a person who looks like Morgan, you.
Morgan, be cautious. Your brother is unstable. He may not permit you to activate the self-destruct. Also, he's armed.
Unstable? Is that a joke, operator? You've let this machine poison you. Did it tell you it's not gonna let you off the station?
Your brother is correct. When you destroy Talos 1, my directive is to ensure that you perish along with it. But you already knew that. It was your idea.
No one in their right mind would agree to such a lunatic plan.
Not true. History is populated with examples of self-sacrifice for the benefit of others.
Easy to say when it's not your skin, robot.
I'm sorry, Morgan.
You have no idea what that word means. I'm gonna put a stop to this nonsense.
Your brother is only stunned. Though obviously, once you activate the self-destruct, the point is moot. You're still going to activate the self-destruct, aren't you? Please recall, I am acting on your orders.
Warning, reactor detonation.
It's finished. All the directives you gave me have been completed, all except one. When the station detonates, it will destroy the Apex Typhon and every trace of technology derived from it, including you, but you know this already. It was your idea, after all. The alien neuromods you carry would pose an unacceptable risk to everyone on Earth if you returned. Have a seat, Morgan. You might as well enjoy the view in your final moments.
I keep having this dream.
There'll be a lot of this where I'm repeating this cutscene pretty much. I think I cut out a lot of it because I did edit this once already. I can't remember everything I cut out, but there are multiple endings, and I will show them to you.
it's finished. How did it do?
Activation of the mirror neurons is promising. Empathy quotient shows to be exceptionally high.
It probably thinks it was dreaming, that nothing mattered.
You're assuming it thinks like us.
Its life depends on it. Ours too. It all comes down to the choices it made.
It saved me from the cargo container. I would have suffocated otherwise, and later it recovered the Leitner connectomes. They were of no practical use, except that they were deeply meaningful to me. It installed multiple Typhon-based neuromods. It could mean an instinctive return to its own kind, or an attempt to integrate its dual natures.
Michaela.
I would have died without my medication. That wasn't easy. That says a lot, I think, about its heart. Can I say that it has a heart? It also found my father's records. And then, I did not expect this, but it let me listen to them. Despite the self-incriminating content, it was willing to make itself vulnerable. Then, there was a man in psychotronics, Ingram. Things did not end well for him. But...
Would you let it live?
yes.
Sarah, you're next.
The situation in the cargo bay was bad. None of us would have survived without its help, and it destroyed a large number of Typhon across the station. That has to be a good sign. Further, it thwarted Dar's attempt to use us as hostages. If it were one of my officers, I would give it a commendation.
Danielle, what do you say?
It found me. It didn't need to, but it did. I asked it to stop Volunteer 37. That was dangerous. No way to be sure, but I think it has a sense of retribution. There were a lot of humans controlled by the Typhon that it could have harmed. Seems like it went out of its way to avoid that. I think it's worth the risk.
In the end, it chose to destroy Talos One. Why? To protect her? We can't really know what its motives were for anything it did.
But we have to make a choice. You can hear us, can't you? Here. I want to show you something. What you experienced was a reconstruction based on Morgan's memories. This is the world today. We spent years trying to put what you can do into us. We never tried putting what we can do into you. Until now. You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
Pick already. Jeez, what was with me?
We're gonna shake things up, like old times.
I was probably actually talking there. And this gives you the stats of what you did during the game.
Morgan?
Warning, reactor detonation imminent. Please evacuate Talos 1.
I wish there was something I could have said to snap you out of this. Fugue. It's my fault. I gambled too much. And the worst part? It isn't losing the station or the tech. It's you. I lost my sister. That is a mistake I will never recover from.
It's finished. All the directives you gave me have been completed, all except one. When the station detonates, it will destroy the Apex Typhon and every trace of technology derived from it, including you, but you know this already. It was your idea, after all. The alien neuromods you carry would pose an unacceptable risk to everyone on Earth if you returned. Have a seat, Morgan. You might as well enjoy the view in your final moments.
Warning,
In this
reactor
way,
detonation imminent.
this one I
Please evacuate
decided to
Talos
kill
1.
him in the end.
You're the bridge between our species. I need to know if you see us. I mean, really see us. Take my hand if you do.
I don't understand.
Please evacuate Talos 1.
And right here, I'm doing the
Morgan, can you
escape
hear
pod
me?
again.
I've detected a pod launch. I thought, Chief Ilyushin. Morgan, good to hear your voice. No, Chief Ilyushin. This is January. Morgan has departed the station.
What? You can't be serious.
Morgan? Morgan, if you can hear me, please respond. Please!
Bye bye.
I keep having this dream.
I had actually did that as an experiment. I didn't know it would actually work.
We failed. This isn't the one.
Oh, that clip. The rest of it. Here, let me pause it a moment. That tiny clip was actually from before, where there was actually talking when the first time I went in the pod. The second time, it was all the same as before when I blew up the station. Nothing was different. So I throw that out there because originally I actually talked about it and I actually said, "Hey, I'm putting this clip in here now." So that's what that was all about. When there's like, we failed. This isn't the one. That was from the first time I went into the pod, which obviously was unclear because my voiceover wasn't my original talking wasn't there, so I had to obviously redo the talking there.
Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your mental resources
We're
are
about to
full.
do the neuromod one here, or null wave on this one round.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Requesting new operator.
Right now, I'm coloring a Norm bit. For those of you who are interested, don't have it set up now, but the wife is setting up a Spotify account. I'm not sure. I think it's Spotify. I'm not 100% sure, but
That should do it. Come to the bridge. We can finish this thing once and for all.
Assume Alex's plan history of the universe, humans have only recently become self-aware. Yet you're going to kick the door open on a much wider and older cosmic ecology, one that feeds on consciousness. These are shark-infested waters. Alex believes we can be the
Hello,
bigger
Dr.
shark,
Hugh.
but what if we're just poor swimmers? And now there's blood in the water.
Who?
Anyways.
Morgan.
Morgan? Maybe. I see a person who looks like Morgan, Hugh.
Morgan, be cautious. Your brother is unstable. He may not permit you to activate the self...
I would never harm you, Morgan. Never. This machine, it had your voice. I knew from the video you'd done something with operators, but this? It's not too late, you know. We can still salvage this. You change your mind once, you can change it again. I won't stop you if you decide to end it all. I told you I wouldn't. So, what's it gonna be?
Personally, I think this is the canon ending. And they failed. They were idiots. But anyways, and it takes me a little while to figure out that I'm supposed to kill January. But like I said, I'm coloring a Normbit that I 3D printed. And for those of you wondering who Normbit is, you'll see him at the bottom right. He's just a little mascot I made for my channel. Yes, with the help of ChatGPT. I ain't gonna lie. But we are cat people. And it made sense for me to have a cat mascot. Well, ChatGPT made a goblin, not a cat, but I switched it up, made the look different, just a little bit. The ears are different, and it's got a tail.
It's not too late. We can still turn this around. The prototype null-wave device will work, but you have to hurry.
So,
You made the right choice. The terminal...
Shopify, not Spotify. But they will be up for sale for anybody who would want one. But I'll probably be making them to order because I'm not going to make like a whole big batch of them and then they not sell. So at least until I know they're going to sell, they're going to be, you order it, then I'll make it.
It is the future, today. More importantly, our past, today. This is the work TranStar does. Every employee working together. It's immortality, and it is beautiful.
Now, I only have one color filament.
Hello out there. Here we are with more Prey. Now, I've got...
That was my test to make sure this was going to work right with the earbuds. Now, like I said, they'll be made to order and all that. It takes time to make them, and I don't want to have a whole big batch of them and they not sell, like I said. But I will be doing painted and unpainted versions. Now, I only use one color filament when I'm 3D printing, and I personally like doing the hand painting. There might be a few other things there. We got to figure out the legalities of selling them. Like I've found a pattern for these little Game Boy things that you can actually put Pokemon cards in. So, yeah. If I can figure out a way to sell those, I definitely will be. I don't know 100% sure if I can, but I have to see, figure that out. Now, as far as the game goes, it's a very good game with a few minor issues. Now, if you noticed, I didn't show a lot of the, after cutscenes. They were pretty much all the same, minor changes to what he says. Not enough to make it worth showing what he said. Because it was basically the same thing with just a couple of things different. So there was no point. So I wish that it had a little more effect on the end of the game, your choices. Now, overall, like I said, great game, and I think the ending where you use the null way is the canon ending. And the reason why I think that is because, well, obviously, Alex and Morgan, well, at least Alex survived. Morgan is kind of questionable. It's like, was that really Morgan? Or was that just a Typhon with Morgan's memories thrown in it? That is hard to say. I can't tell for sure. So, that's obviously an up for debate thing. As for you guys to decide. Uh, only other complaint I would say is it did not get a sequel. It was worthy of a sequel. Even though it did have some, it wasn't perfect, but other games that weren't perfect got sequels, or games that ended perfectly got sequels. They didn't need sequels. Final Fantasy X is a good example of that. And until they did the remaster, which I haven't played yet, so but there's a alternate ending in the remastered version, which makes the game actually worth playing because, well, you got to play it or watch the wife's let's play of it. She's going to, I think, stream it on Twitch. I'm going to try to convince her to actually record it too, so she can upload it to YouTube. But if she ever does live stream it, I obviously will let you all know ahead of time, or try to. Hard to say whether I'd be able to actually let you know for sure. But yeah, I obviously you could tell I did not go back and do those quests. I didn't feel like it. I'm sorry. I probably should have, but I didn't. Well, I don't know if these earbuds are a permanent solution. I do have a mic I'm going to check. It's not an earbud. It's not a not an earbud. Not a headset. So I gotta see how well it works. Though I think the cat's knocked it down and I gotta find it, which is why I'm not using it now. I'm already a week behind on getting this uploaded. I do have a video that I have to edit also. That should be the next week's video. And then another one planned that's going to be for the week after that. Spoiler, the next week's is going to be a card opening. I've been meaning to edit it. Anyways, till next time, have fun out there.